going to Hollywood, everybody.
But they got to come over here
I
first.
want to go on the Ellen show so she can pay off my mortgage.
What does the face of homelessness look like? What we see in our minds is the Hollywood version.
Some of the stereotypes that we have around homelessness that many of us have learned through media, movies, television, don't really exist in real life.
If we step inside St. Vincent dePaul in Middletown, we will see the true face of homelessness. Close to 400 portraits of various guests that have graced the soup kitchen with their presence align the walls.
They're portraits that were done by Abby Carter, who has been our artist in residence for the past 4.5 years. They were very skeptical. And then when they saw how highly skilled she was at capturing not only what people look like, but who they are, their essence.
Each story more unique and different than the next.
I was homeless for almost 5 years.
I didn't have a house when I first moved up here. I was living with my daughter for 2 years.
I used to work at Western University.
They have dreams and aspirations much like everyone else in society. Some want to be artists, some aspire to be musicians, and others want to be filmmakers. They even choose to volunteer at the soup kitchen, assisting in the preparation and serving of meals at St. Vincent dePaul. Who keeps track of all of the frequent guests that enter St. Vincent dePaul's doors? None other than Assistant Director of Community Services, Lydia Brewster.
She helps out, they help out, but they do, but whatever they can do.
When I ask for help, generally it's there.
She got me involved in some of the different groups and stuff like that, like the lead.
Although she tries to stay away from the limelight always seems to find her. An instrumental force in the founding of the lead group and the North End Action Team, Lydia has been helping those that are homeless or have experienced homelessness for over 25 years, and recently received the Reverend Richard Schuster Advocacy Award for her tireless dedication. Not only does she make it a point to get to know the guests on a personal level, Lydia makes it a point to make their lives a little bit better by offering them assistance to improve their situation. What some people don't realize is that Amazing Grace Food Pantry is a resource in conjunction with St. Vincent dePaul, which is located less than a mile away. There, families can receive a 3-day supply of free groceries. A struggling family of 4 can save a cost of approximately $105 if they choose to shop at Amazing Grace. That money saved can be put towards heat, electricity, or another essential bill. St. Vincent dePaul has been assisting the impoverished and the homeless in Middlesex County for over 30 years. From 7 a.m. to 1:30 p.m., Monday through Saturday, they provide their guests a nutritious yet filling breakfast, as well as lunch, 363 days out of the entire calendar year. Sandwiches are available for those to take home for dinner until the soup kitchen closes.
Food is only one of the things we do in the soup kitchen. I think it also provides a real location for people who are living outside of the mainstream and are in need of support services to come to feel a sense of worth, feel a sense of ownership, know that their needs will be addressed if they should wish them to be addressed.
Everybody cool, everybody know everybody over here.
I don't know, there's just something about St. Vincent's. Once you come here, it seems to draw a lot.
But St. Vincent dePaul was my food and social life, because otherwise I'd be a shut-in. And the only other person I have around is my daughter, and she works.
It's really a community where people know they will get help when or if they want it. So we make a point of having really a very strong social component in our soup kitchen as well, so that people enjoy being there.
People from various organizations and schools come to St. Vincent dePaul to help prepare food and serve meals. For some volunteers, it has turned into a full-time job.
I volunteered here years ago when I worked at the hospital, and then almost 8 years ago I volunteered, then I applied for a manager position here, so now I'm the dining room manager at St. Vincent dePaul.
Not only do they provide food in a hospitable environment, but they provide their guests with connections to housing, medical care, dental care, and job possibilities. On cold winter nights in New England, they provide a warming center for their guests.
St. Vincent dePaul administers the program, and it takes place beginning in mid-November through the beginning of April. And so the site alternates month to month from 3 downtown churches: Church of the Holy Trinity, South Congregational Church, and St. John's Roman Catholic Church. And people who either cannot get into a shelter or refuse to go to a shelter are allowed to go to the warming center from 9 at night till 7 in the morning. We have a monitor or several monitors on every night to manage the program. It is not a shelter. It is really just a public health initiative to give people a safe place to get in from the elements.
A certain number of guests are a part of a group that was formed about 8 years ago by the Soup Kitchen called LEAD. They make it a point to go out and educate the community on homelessness.
LEAD is Leadership Empowerment Advocacy Development.
It's a speakers bureau, and it is made up of people who have all experienced homelessness, either currently or formerly. And the group meets several times a month, and they deliver all kinds of speeches, advocacy. They participate in panel discussions with churches, among legislators, various civic and community groups, talking about their experience of having been homeless and what that was like.
I've been a member of LEAD for probably 8 months to a year. I'm new, but I attend every meeting.
Although they only consist of about 8 members, they are committed to raising awareness about homelessness, a serious issue that has been around since 1890. Recently, Governor Daniel Malloy has proposed several significant budget cuts for the state in an attempt to get out of debt. LEAD will make an attempt of their own to let the state know that homelessness is a serious problem in our country, and by cutting funding will only make problems for more people in Connecticut even worse. They say that having one person go up to Hartford and talk to a representative won't make a difference, but 10 people just might change their minds. Their goal is to not have Governor Malloy put more money into solving the homelessness problem in Connecticut. Rather, have the budget remain the same.
We can't go any less. We need what we have.
How can you help out this organization? By making a simple donation of just one non-perishable food item, or donating some of your time to help those that are in desperate need of nourishment. For most people who pass through St. Vincent de Paul's doors each day, homelessness is not a choice.